Hey yo, my doobies, my doobets. It's your boy Smokeface Dragon. I told you yesterday's video was just like a little update, and I spent a whole hour and 38 minutes making a Summoner's War video, only to find out at the end that I couldn't upload it because it said it was too long. It only lets me make movies that are 130 or an hour and 30 minutes long. So now I decided, just like the other content creators, I'm just gonna try and run through this as fast as possible. But now I'm gonna section it off. Oops. Okay, I'm gonna section it off into. Come on, baby. I'm gonna section it off into pieces, well, sections, you know. So, okay. And this first video will be. This first video is gonna be things to do as a new player. Okay, this thing right here needs to go down. Okay, okay, things to do as a new player. I just like to grab these guys because I don't have Jamie yet, and I like to just have. I'm one of those collector of sorts. I'm a perfectionist, and everybody in this game even says it, because even like day oneers, people that have been playing this game since it came out. So I'm making a wish right here. Come on, baby. You know what? My game is like a little off. Like, I'm trying to click. You see it? Okay, never mind. It's. Oh, give me that. No. Okay, I will take some energy. So even people that have been playing the game since its release, and they just had a 7-year anniversary. 7 years into the game. I promise you, there are people that have not collected every monster yet. Okay, so you can see right here. Look at, man, my thing's a little off, but that's why I keep clicking the wrong thing, because my client's a little off. Let me go ahead and reset, and I'll be right back. Hold on 1 second. Okay, I'm back. I just had to reset the client, so hopefully it's back again. Okay, because like I was pushing stuff, but it wasn't pushing exactly where my finger was pushing, so can't have that. That's really annoying. So here we go. Ready? We're gonna move this over here to the other side. Okay, so like I was saying, even people that have been playing the game since it's came out, and even the pros, even people with tons of money, I feel like there's nobody out here that has every monster, which leads me to my first thing in the game. Do not get discouraged, and do not worry yourself in getting 5-star monsters, guys. That's always just a plus. 5-star monsters are just like, yay, you know, that's awesome. It feels great to have 5-star mons. It's awesome. Yes, and I know the feeling too, because I'm like, yeah, I love when I see those when I see the summoning sparks come up. You know, because there's a difference between the regular summons and then just like these kinds of summons. They're regular. You see them? Boom, you get a level 1 guy. Or actually, if you get a level 3, if you get a 3-star monster with one of these, you actually get to see wait, is it at? Let me see over here. Guild box, gift box. I could have sworn I got. Anyway, so there's people that have been playing the game forever and still don't have every monster. Like, come on, look at guys. How are you gonna get every 5-star monster out there? Like bro, like seriously, like look at these beautiful mons. Like, you're just there. This alone, one row of these alone will probably take you like 5 years to get. 2 years to get every monster, and let alone, you know, the monster that you want. So that's my first tip, is don't get caught up in worrying about what monsters you have. Like, obviously you need certain monsters, but no one monster is gonna like help you beat the game or make you overpowered. This is a team-based game. It's an RPG, so there's role-playing game. There's roles that you need to fill. Okay, damage control. Okay, support, tanky support / damage. This guy's like a supporty type. Like, actually, this guy's a DPS because he has some nasty moves. He's like super DPS, damage per second. This guy's a super support. This girl's also like some control support, healer support. She's like a super control support, and a stripper. So like there's things in the game that you need, like cleansing, being able to cleanse debuffs, and being able to strip away, like, you know, when you're like, or just think about taking off or taking it like a stripper. That's not cool, but like, you know, taking off buffs instead of taking off clothes. This girl, you see her moves, she's a awesome this right here, and which is going to get me to the next thing. There's tons of 3-star monsters that you can use to progress through the game. If you look at when you look at these, and there's so many buildings, it's very overwhelming to just get, this game can get overwhelming, and you can be very discouraged and like, oh, what do I do next? Oh, over here. Okay. So I would suggest not making a second account until you have a good feel for it, because I've made a second account and even a third account, and like I already spent tons and tons and hundreds of hours on this one and my other main, and I still don't know what the heck I'm doing, and I'm still in the early game. And some people get the game really fast, and me, for the most part, I just got the gist of it. And like I said, I just spend so much time leveling up monsters to level 5 and 6, and I have fun collecting monsters. So that's where I'm having fun. And some people like to play PvP, so you really have to dedicate yourself to some strategies. And so like I said, even if you do get a 5-star monster, it's no use to get, it's gonna do you no good if you don't have the right runes for it. This game is all about the right runes. And in every game, whether it's first-person shooters, whether it's RPGs, whether it's MOBAs like League of Legends and Wild Rift, speed is king. You hear it all the time. You hear pros say it. Mobility, speed is king. You want to have a lot of speed in this game. So we'll go over here to info. You see SPD, that stands for speed. Def is for defense. Attack is for attack. HP is for health. So you want to have a ton of speed. It makes no sense for you to have the best 5-star monster or whatever you consider a really strong monster, and you have like the most crappy runes. You're never going to be able to attack. You get what I'm saying? So this is why a lot of people tell you to make a Giants team. So in this video, I'm just going to hit some points and try to show you what the 3 monsters, I call it the Holy Trinity of pre-game, early game, and free to play. If you want to look at some other guides, there's a ton of awesome guides out there on YouTube. Just look up F, the letter F, like fancy or fruit, the letter F, the number 2, the letter P, like Prince. F2P guides or F2P beginners guides, free to play guides, Summoner's War. And there's tons and tons of content out there that you're going to be able to find. And hopefully, and I know that a lot of these players, they have a way of talking and a way of explaining better than me, I hope. And there's a lot of good ones out there. So like I said, don't get caught up in getting mons. For the first few months, you're not going to be able to do anything, like much of anything anyway. So the way I kind of think about it is, you get through this, which is like the campaign mode. All of these islands right here, Garen, Mount Sis, Kabir Runes, Mount White Dragon, Telion Forest, Haideni Runes. Can't even explain it. This is guild. Also, another point to hit: join a guild, because you get a lot of stuff from joining a guild. And you go over here to community, and then you go to check in. You see where on the bottom it says check in, collect. So now I've collected 5 energy, and I've given all my guild members guild points as well. So that's why you see me earlier in the video, I went to my chest right here, and it says guild inbox, and I have a bunch of I had a bunch of points right here. So that is going to be used over here in the shop, and you see where it says glory. So this is the special. These are all the stuff that they have on sale or something. You can rename yourself. Cash is what you buy for actual cash, which is like, you know, this right here. The get free gems, those are like promotions that they have, like, you know, when you download a game and get to level 10 or something, and then they give you free gems. I'm sure that's what that is. And then there's money. This game is super free to play friendly, guys. So you shouldn't have to feel the need. You'll hit a wall, of course. You'll hit a wall, and you'll be like, man, I need some better runes if you want to get really into the game. But for the most part, for the first few months, and even for a long time, you can just play for free, and you can just get the feel for the game and just really understand the game, because there's so much to know, so much to figure out about the game. So here's the cache, and which leads me to my second, or my next, I don't even know, I'm not even going to name these or number these, because there's just so much to cover. I have 1,000 gems, 1,000 crystals, sorry, 1,000, these are called crystals in this. So you'll see a lot of people write Chris, CRS, or X-tals, so people say crystals, like you know how you ever been on the road and you've seen pedestrians Xing, and it's cross, like a crossing, so people write X-tals, so they write crystals like that. They write crystals like this, X-tals, crystals, or they write Chris or Chris, crystals, like they write different ways, or you can just spell it all out, crystals, or crystals down here, you see crystals, not crying. So not crying. So save your crystals. It's not very, like, this game's about resources, guys. You don't want to spend, yeah, it'll be fun, I could probably do it on another video, but it's best that you use your crystals on energy refills. As crazy as it sounds, I know it's like, why would I want more energy? Trust me, when you're playing and you're grinding and you're grinding and you're grinding and you're trying to like level up monsters, or you're trying to farm runes, you're gonna burn through that energy so fast, because you can only hold, and that's because I've leveled up my storage, and I'm like max level 50. That's nowhere near, that's not even early game. This is just like the campaign mode. That level 50, that means nothing. Like seriously, like that's just to give you more energy storage. And right now I have 2,000 because I had just came back from a long break. So I just grabbed all my crystals, but I'll burn through that super quick in a few weeks, because if you go over here, and we'll just do it really quick. Let's go over here to let's go to whatever, it doesn't matter. So once you start farming runes, you're gonna burn through your energy so fast, and you're going to, trust me, you're going to for sure. It's just more beneficial to spend it on energy recharges right here, because more energy equals more dungeon runs, and more dungeon runs equals more drops, and the next thing you're gonna want to build up is your mana, because that's the other thing that we do. Check it out. You get runes, and you're gonna have to level them up to 15. We won't level this one up. We'll level this one up, because this one has attack, HP, accuracy, which is what we need. And because she already has 100 accuracy, that's why I kind of just stopped leveling up my runes. But let me show you. Power up. It costs 13,000 at level 12 for a chance. And the higher the level the rune gets, the higher the level, the harder it is to level up. We'll go to any rune right now. We'll go to this one and watch. Okay, for the sake of the video only, I would usually just sell this at like level 5. Let's power it up. The first 3 levels are almost guaranteed. They're gonna power up. Boom. 2, 3, and then you get a bonus. Boop. So this is what you're gonna be spending most of your mana on. These are mana crystals, the mana gems, or mana crystals, I believe that's what they're called. So you need a ton of this. So you get a ton of that by doing dungeons. So dungeons give you drops on scrolls, drops on monsters, like certain 2-star and 3-star monsters that you can farm in the campaign, in the Kairos. This is no, not Kairos. This is Kairos. This is the campaign. All these little spots right here. So and all the way up to here. So once you get up to here and down here, you'll get a rune set. So that's my first thing, is level up your lapis and farm her up. A lot of people say, unless you get lucky on a nice pull and you get a good water type monster, level up your lapis, which is your water knight. She will run you through such good stuff, guys. Let me see, I'm trying to keep track of the video time. Okay, 15 minutes. Okay, trying to keep track of the video because so she's gonna be your farmer and she's gonna help you level up your monsters, which brings me to my next point. You're gonna want to level her up. Like level 5 is good enough, but just put her to level 6. Come on, you don't want to like mess up on a run, you know what I mean, and just not have her complete a run and have to redo it anyway. So what I would do is I would get monsters or build up a pool of monsters that you want to level up. For instance, right here, I need to level up my Bale or Bale Gear. I can't say Bale Gear, so we just call him Bale. I need to level him up. There's some 4-star monsters here that I have that I would love to mess with. I need to get this guy up, and once I get and then this guy's being used a ton right now because his let's look at his thing right now, but he's being used a ton right now because of they're called dots, damage. Dots, what do dots stand for? I forget. Oh, damage on ticks or something like that. Damage on tick, or and hots are heals on ticks or something like that. Heals on something like that. So dots are basically like a debuff that you place on somebody, and it'll like it's called continuous damage on this game. So we'll see right now. Here, see it. Inflicts continuous damage. Continuous damage is a debuff that whenever the enemy takes his turn, it'll automatically take away 5% of his health. Automatically. So this is very strong with high level big tanky bosses, because sometimes you won't be able to hit them hard, but this is a guaranteed 5% health. So if you stack a bunch of these, say you stack 4 continuous damage, that's 20% health. 5 turns, he's automatically dead. So you'll see a lot of people, watch, we'll go to my favorite channel. Shout outs to 110, sorry. Shout outs to 110, and maybe these guys have it. Let's check out this guys. This guys might have it. Record. We'll go to this one. Nope, he's not a pro. Maybe this guy has it. Oh, this guy looks like a pro. Let's see. Nope, definitely not a pro. So here we go. We'll look for somebody. Let's look for somebody that we think, okay, she might have it. Profile. Let's go over here. Wow, it's definitely not her either. Sorry, she's in my clan too. Nope, we don't have a lot of people. So we're gonna go over here. Well, there's nobody here, I guess. So, which leads me to my other thing too. You can go on and look at people's profiles, and you can kind of take ideas of what monsters they're using as well. Or you can just go to the monster guide. Watch, go to the battle, go to Kairos, and then you go to strategy info. Right here, you see strategy info. And then you can go to dungeon debate, and then you can see what people are using. Look at what this guy's using. Look at the Holy Trinities there. Kroll, Fran, Lauren. Yes. Look at, he even says it right there. My team is the most basic and free-to-play team. Get me to the top. Got me to the top, and new players can see this. If Crow doesn't work, then use Shannon instead. Nice. So this one's really good. We're gonna give him a plus. So right there, and so you can kind of get an idea of what people do. And like I said, just beat this whole scenario, get your Lapis up, and you'll get runes for her. Once you beat that scenario, you'll get these runes for her. You'll get the vampire set, and it's an automatic 6 stars, super nice set that just heals her very good. And like her move already, she has a lot of AoE, which is it hits multiple targets. AoE stands for area of effect. So she hits multiple targets. So this one hits multiple targets. The last attack hits decrease on the third attack. It says attacks the enemy target 2 times and attacks all enemies with even a more powerful attack on the third attack. So her third attack, so she goes doom. She goes doom, doom. The third attack, she hits everybody. This hits a random four people, so that's awesome. more damage, and then this one is heals from everybody, steals magic from all enemies, and HP recovery also absorbs 25% of their attack bar. So it takes their attack bar, and she essentially gets a whole free turn if they have attack bars like so. She's pretty bad. I like Lapis. She's carried me through a lot of stuff, but a lot of people don't use her as much. So like I said, don't get stuck on one monster. There's plenty of free-to-play 2-star and 3-star monsters that people use. You've seen that guy. Make your buildings. There's buildings that you can build, like the fusion. So build this fusion thing right here. You see it right there. We'll zoom in on it right here. It's this one right here. So that fusion gives you access to these, but you need you actually need like fusion food. So like for Sigmaris, you need these 4. But for those 4, like we'll click on Jojo, which is the fire Joker. He needs these 4. So everything is gonna take some time, guys. Like I said, some people grind it out and they get their stuff. They get Sigmaris is like a really good progression monster. Probably like the #1 monster you should probably be working on, other than Vero too. And she's pretty nice too, the Light Paladin. But these 3 right here too, they're really good. And then Vertihile is like a super nice PvE, PvP king. This guy is disgusting, dude. Because his passive is just disgusting. Every time he crits, so all you have to do is build 100% crit on him. And every time he crits, basically every time he hits, he raises the attack bar on your friends, on your allies. So your whole team is like basically sped up. So you basically get a speed lead. So sometimes, and if you have Vile runes on him, which Vile runes, you see how I just go on rants and it's like so much to cover. That's why the last video took me so long. Vile runes, let's see who has Vile runes here. Does she have it? No, she'll have it. Vile runes right here, they have a B, the letter B on them. And Vile runes right here on the bottom, it says a 4 set. So here goes 1, 2, 3, and 4. So and it shows you right here a set effect on the top. If you take 1 off, you will not be able to get those effects. So get an extra turn with the 22% chance. So after you attack or do whatever it is you do, you have a 22% chance to do it again. Certain monsters you want with very powerful skills or effects, you want to use Vile on them, like your supports and your healers, or monsters that just have really strong effects like AoE stuns or AoE sleeps or AoE freezes and stuff like that. You kind of want them to have violet runes. That way, if they proc the extra skill or the extra turn, they like in turn get another turn. So like they'll be able to get their moves faster. So, ¿qué pasó, mami?
Te me callas.
I hate you. So, here we go. Where we at? My next thing, basically, like I said, you'll never be too OP by just getting one monster. You need to build teams. So here are some of my teams that I have. Let me see my profile. What do I have? Profile, and then we'll go to record. I suck, guys, by the way. Here we go. So we finally did Giants B12, and we did it with this team right here. Attack plus 25 lead with the Lapis. Lauren, Fran. I got lucky and I pulled Melia, which is the Wind Dryad. And then I have Crow for my nuker. Beat your way. You messed up. Okay, so let me show you why. And right now we're just going to cover Giants. So we're going to do Giants. Let me see. We're going to do B10. And this is how we do it right here. So the Holy Trinity, like you said, best free to play teams, I feel like, is this. I call it the Holy Trinity. Oh man, there goes my video. Stop it. God, dude. Okay. Okay, so here it goes. And God damn. Okay, so we'll just do a quick run. Like I said, you need to build teams to farm runes to be able to I'm just gonna pause this really quick because I can't even right now. Hold on 1 second. Where we at? Okay. Sorry. I forgot what I was doing. So yeah, so early game, you're just gonna beat the scenario and make your teams. The way you know how to make teams is what the bosses are doing or what the monsters before the bosses are doing. So that's why Fran also, guys, Fran, you cannot pull her. Where is she at? You cannot pull her from a summon. The only way you can get her is you go to the shop. Oh god, where is that? Let's go over here. Go to the shop. And also, like I said, join a guild, because under the glory, you go to guild, and then you have things that you can buy here. And Rainbow Mon, 5-star Rainbow Mon, you can get this once a week. So if you get a guild and like it's an active guild, you'll be able to accumulate enough points for sure to get one of these every week, and it'll save you a ton of time on grinding and leveling up monsters like the 1-stars and 2-star monsters. Like that's what I do. I get my monsters, these ones all the way at the end, and then I level these up to 5s. Like all these guys, level them up to 2s. Then I feed those into my 2s, and then level those up to 3s. And then any of my 3-star monsters, like these guys or whoever I feel like leveling up, I level those guys up with the 3s, and so on and so forth. So, yeah. So, where am I at? So, yeah, it'll save you a ton of time. Go to shop, and it'll save you a ton of time. Go to the guild tab up here, and these guys will save you a ton of time on leveling up and getting everything up to a level 5, because you need 5 5s to make 1 level 6. So if you can cut that time in half, this Rainbow Mon will help you out a ton. So, and then out here you can get some other, these monsters right here, some of them are used for fusion food. Some of the monsters are used for like Sigmaris, I think. And look at all these. So you can definitely do some things here. Let's actually buy this, because I haven't bought this yet. And we're gonna go over here. And you can level up your and also do your PvP every day. At least do your arena, your regular guys. The rivals. This is a good source of I think they're called glory points. Yeah, so you get your glory points. Do those every day. That way you can go to the shop, and you can get either. I wouldn't really spend them on these too much unless you're just like maxed out. But get your buildings. Make sure you get your buildings. Like this one right here gives you more energy, faster energy. This one gives you arcane attack damage. This one gives you more mana stones. This one gives you max energy plus 6. So when you're away and your energy builds up. And then these right here, look at increased fire damage, increased wind damage, increased light, increased dark, increased attack, increased health. And you really want this one though, the Sky Tribe totem. This one gives you increased speed. So this one's like a total must. We're actually going to upgrade it right now. And we're going to hit it again because we totally need speed. Upgrade again, upgrade it again. And we're just going to try to upgrade this one as high as we can. Oh, we need 300. We don't have it. So there we go. So upgrade these buildings, and you will find those as well in the shop under buildings. No, under glory. So you go under glory and you have all these over here. So, and like I said, there's crit damage, there's the arcane towers, there's the speed, attack, health, and then there's for the attributes too. And then World Arena, I have not done PvP because I freaking suck. And I don't have the runes or the mons for it, really. I mean, I have some mons, but I don't have runes for it, and I'll just get outsped. But join a guild, accumulate these points, do the PvP rivals every day, accumulate those points, and then build your teams. So, like I said, sorry, I went on another rant. The way you build your teams is you see what you need, you see what the enemy is doing. Okay. So on giants, we're gonna look at his strategy info. So ancient giant counterattacks immediately after getting attacked 7 times. It's called fend off. So if you attack giant 7 times, so that's why multi-hits isn't recommended. But like Lauren and Fran, they have triple hits and double hits. So be careful when you're hitting giants. And I'll show you right now, because on the 7th hit, he automatically punches back. So you really got to be careful. You might just kill your whole team eventually if you just try to auto it at first, and then you'll just have to grind until you're able to auto it on your own. So that's why people are like, oh, I don't like this game because it's auto. It's like, no, it's not auto. If you get it to be auto, then you deserve it. You know what I mean? Because you worked your way up to that point, and now you can auto farm it. But anyway, here we go. So he also has, this one hits everybody. I don't know, rocks attacks all enemies, so that hits hard. And then fend off is his passive. Every time he gets attacked 7 times, he hits back. And earthquake, reducing attack speed. So now you get slowed. So you just got to be really careful. And look at this. And he has 2 crystals on the side of him. So this is the boss information. Not only are you fighting giant, you're fighting the 2 crystals next to him. They just have a lot of health. I don't think they attack. But on their turn, they buff. Look, it increases the boss's attack power for 3 freaking turns. So now giant's hitting extra hard. You do not want to get hit by him when he has the attack buff. Okay, so that's why you need a stripper. So you need somebody to be able to strip his attack buff. And you also need a healer / cleanser to be able to debuff you guys, because the other crystal is called the weakened defense crystal. Weakens the defenses of all enemies for 2 turns. You're the enemy because you're going to be fighting him. So it's going to weaken you, and you'll see right now. But that's why, like I said, you got to go to shop, Ancient Coin, and this is where you get the Fairy Queen. And you don't have to keep getting the Fairy Queen. Just get her one time, or if you're trying to build 2 friends, because some people build a speed friend, and then some people build a vile friend, but I would just stick to 1 for now. But you can feed regular fairies to her, just get 1. So check it out. You can feed the water fairy. I think the wind fairy is a 2-star. Yeah, look at, so you won't feel bad. You can feed regular fairies, not to be confused with the regular fairies, guys, because look, even the light fairy is not Fran. Her name's Neil. Okay? So, but then the Fairy Queen is, where's she at? She should be around here. There she is, Fran. Fairy Queen is not the fairy. Okay? She's the Fairy Queen, and she's a Fairy Queen. She's the Fairy Queen for a reason. Her kit is disgusting. So, and we'll show you the kit, and I'll try to talk it out. This is just going to be a Giants because I'm already at 32 minutes. So, we're almost done. Sorry, guys. Hang in there. I hate you. So hang in there, guys. So now that we know what Giant does, we're gonna run it, and we're gonna run the monsters that I use for her. Okay, so check this out. Kairos, we're gonna go to Giants, and we're gonna do, for the sake of the video, I don't want to get beat up, we're gonna do GB9 just so I can show you. Damage per seconds work really well too with this. So the dots, so that's why I have Melia. I got really lucky and I pulled a Melia, and we'll see. Look at her skills. Her passive is inflicts continuous damage on target with every attack. And if you attack an enemy who already has continuous damage, additionally inflict continuous damage for 2 turns. So yeah, you're basically putting dots all over people. So yeah, so it's pretty disgusting. And this one's an AoE, so she puts dots everywhere. So, and like I said, dots, they do percentage health damage. So watch what we do. Here we go. And then we have Lapis, our Water Knight, as the leader, because she gives us a 25% increased damage buff. So here we go. We're going to put it on 1. And we have Lauren, our stripper. She is able to cleanse or to to take off buffs. So check this out. Here, let me move this out of the way. Okay, so this is the Holy Trinity. We got Lauren right here, which is the light cowgirl, light fairy queen, and dark Inugami, which is the dark dog. And let me show you why these are just so beautiful for Giants. And you need Giants to farm Despair runes for the most part, and Swift runes, because Swift is going to help you get your speed leads on like a lot of the PvE, which is player versus environment, which is the game itself. And it's going to get you, yeah, it's going to help you in a little bit of the PvP as well. So Lauren, here's her kit. Shoots 3 projectiles. Each attack having a 30% chance to attack to slow the attack speed for 2 turns. Let's see if we can proc that. I don't want to overwhelm you guys with everything, so we're just going to do this one first. Landed it because she has 100% accuracy, because that's the runes that I built for her. Landed it. Oh, and also I landed her passive is she takes away, so that's why his bar is not the same as this guy's, because they started off the same, but her passive is she has a 75% chance to break armor, break defense. So that's what you see right there, broken shield. Her first attack slows for 2 turns. Her passive breaks shield, and she also, her passive breaks shield, and it for every attack she has a chance to reduce the enemy's attack bar by 20%, which is so freaking strong. That's why you see Lauren is in pro play. She's being seen in pro play, and she's just beautiful monster too. She's just a beautiful mon. And check it out. So now we have Melia. Melia, I ruined her with Despair, and Despair runes with a 4-set. It's a 4-set rune. It has a chance to stun people. So you usually put Despair on people that have like a AoE attack, so that way you have a chance to stun the whole team. So let's see if we land that. So attacks all enemies, decreases their attack speed, and with the 20% chance to reduce their attack bar. So boom, let's see if anybody gets stunned. There we go. We got 1 stun. You see the little circle? You see the little circle down here? And we got 1, 2 speeds, and we got, you see the little skulls? Those are damage per seconds, or damage per turns. So now they got dots on them. So we got 1 stun, slow, and dots all around. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And she also lowered her attack bar all the way. So if this thing even gets a turn, it'll be very, very slow. So watch how slow, watch how slow this person goes. And then we got Fran. Fran is super disgusting. And the reason you want her is she's got immunity and an attack buff. And we're going to use that right now. And you want this for Giant 2 as well, because one of his crystals breaks your armor. And if you have immunity, immunity is these little wings. You're going to see them right now. Attack buff, you see the sword with the fire in the back, that's increased attack, and the wings is immunity. So now you cannot get anything on you unless they take it from you. So so now they can't break your defense, or they can't stun you, sleep you, or anything. So that's why she's super powerful. I know, Bill, I'm sorry. So here it goes. So I've just Vile proc, so I'm able to go again with her, and we're going to hit with this one. Her regular attack was able to break attack. And then we have her. We're going to do an AoE hit. Okay, sorry. So we have this. And we want Crow for a couple reasons. He has his first attack. And you can get Crow on a dark day, or on Fridays and Saturdays. All the dungeons are open, so just try to farm him under the dark, dungeon. So you'll be able to hopefully pull him. If not, you gotta wait an hour to open another dungeon. So just try to get people, or just go on the. See right here, how I just seen one earlier. Okay, see right there, just found werewolf dungeon, just found howl dungeon. That means they're farming the wind dungeon right now, because I'm assuming today's wind day. So Crow breaks defense with his first attack, and he also applies continuous damage. So boom, nasty boy. And we're just gonna keep attacking. Boom, we broke the defense and speed reduction as well. And we got her. She also puts defense break. Boom, we got it right there. You see it? He didn't have it before. You can rewind the video and see but she didn't have the defense break. And then Melia's passive, this is why she's strong. Like I said, if they already have a continuous spell on them, then she applies 2 of them. So watch how many dots she puts on one hit. Boom. So she puts another one on there. She should have put 2, but I don't know what happened there. So boom, boom, done. They're dead. And we're going to do it all over again. And then also, Lauren's used a lot too for monsters that heal a lot, because her second attack removes buffs. So that's what you need her. You need her for Giant when he gets his attack buff. And you'll see we'll use it. We'll use it when it comes time to use it. So there it goes. Look at her passive. So strong. Speed reduction and defense break, bro. Like, how strong is that? Now you're just doing extra damage to these people. And then you want to put immunities on you whenever you have a chance, because you don't want to get stunned. You don't want to get frozen. These monsters can freeze. So you don't want to get frozen and lose turns. And here we go. We're just going to speed this up. Boom. AoE hits. AoE hits. And then Crow also does team up. So we're going to take this guy out. Also, we could just attack the middle guy, but boom, defense break and speed. Because she has 100% accuracy, I'm always landing that. So monsters that you want to land certain things, you got to build high accuracy, guys. So, brah. Oh, what are you doing? You're so gorgeous. Oh, my goodness. Okay. And then here we go. We got dots on them. Taking away, breaking attacks. Taking more turns. Vile procs. Look at that. You see that? Now that she didn't have her immunity. She didn't have her immunity, so she got frozen. He didn't have immunity, so she got frozen. So that sucks. But we're gonna use Crow's. We're gonna use Crow's third attack that you really want him for once he's secondary awoken. Scar, super broken. Check it out. Attacks the enemy, wounds, and to leave a branding effect for 2 turns. The branding effect is strong because it also does extra damage. You'll see it. It's like a little fire if we don't kill him in one hit. And the damage increases by 50% for each harmful effect on the enemy. Check out how many harmful effects are on this guy. 1, 2, 3, 4. Speed reduction, harmful effect. Defense broken, harmful effect. Oh my goodness. Continuous damage, harmful effect. And attack break, harmful effect. So boom, that's 200% increased damage. Watch how hard he hits. And he has Fran's attack buff. So now he's hitting extra strong. So check this out. Boom. That's not too chunky. But if he had more stuff on him, then for sure, definitely. Look at this. Boom. What are you doing, gorgeous? Boom. And we're just going to keep applying. Look at that. You see how she put 2 dots now instead? If you rewind the video, go back. Finally, I don't know how and why it didn't proc it earlier, but doom. So here we go. We're not going to use that because we're going to need this for Giant and Giant's next. So we don't want to use her immunity spell. Put this on them. Put this on them. Put this on them. Kill him. What are you doing? Okay, so this one we're just going to run through it really quick. Boom, speed break. Boom, AoE, let's get some stuns. Boom, see, that's that despair. 1, 2 stuns with that despair. AoE, heals, and look at, I took all their attack bars, so now she's about to take another turn. You see her blue bar just got filled up again. This guy, he's going to do 3. Boom, just hit him hard. We're going to go over here. Boom. And we're just going to keep applying the speed slow on everything. Speed slow on everything. Speed slow on everything. Take these guys out. Double team. Boom, boom. Attack. Slow them down. Slow them down. They're so slow. They're not even taking turns. And he's stunned. So there's just... That's why I use Melia. Melia is super nice. Here we go. Here we go. And here we go. Okay. Now here we go. Giant. We're on Giant now. So what I try to do first is apply the slow and the defense break on Giant first with well, you can do either or because you don't want to get hit hard and you don't want to get hit hard over here. So actually we want to probably hit her first. Boom. So now she's slowed and she's gonna take... God damn it, Malia. So So she's slowed. So she's gonna be slowed, and she's not gonna watch how slow her attack bar goes up after every turn. Now that she has the debuff, so she's not gonna be able to apply that attack boost on Giant. So now we're gonna apply all of this on all of them. Boom, nice. So we applied the speed debuff and a continuous damage on her. And now we're going to put Fran's next, our Fairy Queen. We're gonna use her skill 3. We're gonna increase our damage, and also we're gonna give ourselves immunity for 2 turns. Boom. So now when this crystal's turn, we will not get hit with the defense break, which is this thing right here. You see it weakens the defense of all enemies, which is us. We are the enemy considered to them. We're considered the enemy to them. So now we're gonna do this. Boom. And you see how this right here, he's accumulating hits, because every time you hit Giant, he's gonna on the 7th hit, he's gonna attack back, and you're gonna see that. So with Crow, we're going to try and defense break him, because that's what his move does, and we're gonna try to apply another skull on him. Continuous damage. Ready? Didn't land it. We suck. Okay, so now with her, we're gonna try to apply a defense break as well. Let's go. Got it. Right there. 3rd one. So now we're just gonna try to apply, and watch this. This is gonna suck, but we're gonna try it anyway, because we apply another harmful effect, which is no, you know what? We're gonna wait. We're gonna wait, because we don't want him to get increased damage by this thing right here. Even though it looks like it's gonna look at how slow he's gotten. You see how this crystal's almost ready to attack, because she has the speed debuff. You see the little slow guy right there? It looks slow. Because he has the speed debuff. Look at how low his attack bar is. It goes up by tiny amounts when you're slowed. So that's why speed is king, guys. So check it out. And we're going to just keep hitting. Now we're gonna hit this guy. Boom. Attack bar reduced, speed slowed, and defense broken. We're gonna apply some more stacks. Nice. 2 more stacks because of her passive. And we're going to now we're gonna try to put attack break. Got it right there. See the broken sword? We broke them. So now we're going to try to put another dot on them. Got it. Oh my god, this is looking perfect. This is perfect. This is like perfect scenario. Now I'm only gonna attack with this skill, just to show you guys how Giant attacks on every 7th turn. So now we're gonna knock her back again, back down to nothing, so she's not gonna get an attack. The right crystal. We're only gonna attack with her because she's wind, and water doesn't do so much damage to wind. So see how it's green? We do double damage to her, or to Giant. Boom, he's gonna attack me, because on the 7th turn he automatically attacks. See that? He did no damage because he's also attack broken. So be careful, guys. Be very careful when you have monsters with multi-hits. Like Fran, look at, she's got 3 hits. So look at this right here on the corner. We hit 1, 2, 3. So you gotta be very careful when fighting Giant that you don't accidentally multi-hit him. That's why it's always just good to attack the crystals. Dun, dun. And now we're gonna be able to do this. Check how much damage. No, you know what? We're gonna wait 1 turn, and we're gonna apply. There, we got another stack. Beautiful. And we're gonna reduce all their juice. Look at attack bar reduce, attack bar reduce. And we're gonna go over here again, put another stack. Oh, we couldn't do it. Sorry, guys. So we're gonna do this one. She's gonna get hit because of the 7. We're back to 1 over here. Okay, we're gonna try to lure this one. Oh, you know what? I messed up. No, I didn't. We're good. We're gonna do it again. We're gonna do this again. Okay, we're gonna try to get back to Fran. We're gonna try to get back to Fran, and oh, there we go. It's because we want to get attack buffed. We're gonna try to attack buff our Crow, which is our dark Inugami, our dog, the dark dog, and we're gonna wait for it. Here we go. Come on, guys. Let's go. So now we got Scar with attack boost and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 harmful effects. Let's see how much damage we do. Boom, 100,000. I think that's the most I've ever done. Beautiful. See what I mean? But also, you can also just like let Giant take his turn. Sometimes I let Giant take his turn, and because all those dots are on him, he would have taken like 30% damage anyway, or 40, like 50. I don't know how many dots he had on him. Like I said, the skulls are 5%. So 1 equals 5, 2 equals 10, 15, 20, so on and so forth. So in 2 turns, if he has 5, that's 25. So that's no, that's only 50%. But you know what I mean. You get what I'm saying. Those dots do a ton of damage. So that's why people use the Fran for the immunity buff to not get defense broken, and for her attack damage boost. That's why they use Lauren, because she can defense break, slow the enemy, and she can remove his buff, because sometimes we can't land those. If we don't have a lot of accuracy and you don't land your slows, those crystals are going to debuff you, and they're going to, or if you don't get Fran's immunity in time, you're going to get debuffed on your defense, so you're going to get super hard, and then the crystal is going to increase attack on the giant. So now he's going to be hitting harder, and if your defense broken, he's going to be hitting twice as hard. So you're just going to get rocked. Like, you're going to get one shot. So like I said, you just have to be very careful and just apply those debuffs, and then Crow will do the rest. And there you have it, guys. And if he does get the attack buff, you just use Lauren's skill 2, her S2. It's a silver-plated bullet, I think. So that one, it removes beneficial effects from the enemies. So if he does get his attack boost, don't worry, just strip it. It's called the strip. So strip it, and then you'll be back to, you know, him hitting normal. And also Fran attack breaks. So even if he does get an attack boost, hopefully your Fran lands her attack break, and it kind of like counters it, negates it. So there you have it, guys. This is my team. I've done GB12 with it, but like for the sake of the video, I didn't want to like struggle or have it take longer than it already has. This is a 51-minute video, but love you guys. Bless you guys. Build your teams. This is just like tips and tricks plus giants. You're going to be doing a ton of giants, and you're going to be farming. We're going to go to world map. You're going to be farming these. Come on, get out. You're going to be farming, okay, drop info. You go to drop info right here on the corner, and you go and click on this thing right here, and you can get despairs, energies, fatals, blade for crits. You're going to need that, and swift. Swift is going to help you a lot. This is what people are farming for. So swift, man, that's, like I said, speed is king. So you're going to want that plus 25% increased speed boost when you start doing different, like Toa, and like Toa down here, Trial of Ascension. And when you start going to hard, normal, and hell, you're gonna need that speed boost, guys. And you just farm, and you get a lot of good drops from it. You've seen right now, I just got a Rainbow Mon 3-star. You get Mystic Scrolls, you get energy, your what is it, mana crystals, so you can level up your runes, and so on and so forth. Like, so thank you guys. Hopefully you guys stay to the whole video. But Nicolas, there's a ton. So this is just part 1. And this is just giants. We're covering giants and a giant team. So like I said, you know what mons to pick when you're fighting a certain enemy. So Dragon is a whole nother beast, and he has a different move set, and so is Necro. So I'll try to do videos for those as well. Peace. Where we at? Where's that little thing at? Oh, here. Peace.